What is going down, everyone? It's time for Mojobreak.com, the hype episode number 186. We got so much to talk about. There's so much going on in this hobby today that we're going to try to squeeze it in an hour. We've got 2021 Bowman checklist just popped, so we're going to talk about that. We've got PSA getting all techie on you. And we've got Topps NFT, and then we're going to end it off with Guess That Price, Justin Herbert edition. Just all Justin Herbert. That's it.
Oh,
because
man.
This is gonna be some wild guesses.
It's gonna be wild. And there was a gentleman trying to sell a card for a ridiculous amount of money that kind of spurred this idea of let's just do a Justin Herbert Guess That Price. But C-Rad, what's going down, man?
What's going on, everybody? How's everybody's week?
How was that National Treasures football last week, release week, 2020 National Treasures football?
I mean, we saw some beautiful stuff. You know, we saw some crazy stuff like NT always provides. But golly, it's
Undervalued?
It might be compared to what people are asking for Sherbert. But
I've actually been hearing rumblings because basketball, was to the moon price wise,
to
and
the moon.
people were saying it wasn't living up to it. But I'm actually hearing a lot of positivity for the National Treasures football that people are saying it's living up to its price point.
Yeah, when I think it took the weekend like it normally does, but when people see the prices of the RPA, that's when it that product is NT National Treasures, any sport, mainly basketball and football. That product is built they build that around the RPA because they understand that the RPA is where the value is.
Yep.
So that's why you get a lot of the single color relics, you get a lot of the sticker autos and stuff because that RPA is what ultimately what people are chasing.
I think they're called napkins, right?
Yeah,
napkins.
And Dan hates that term, so that's why I didn't use
That's
that.
Bush League, bro.
Dan, how you doing, man, with your kombucha?
I'm good. Still looking for a sponsor if anybody's out there.
We're gonna get a sponsor one of these days. We are a drink sponsor.
Booch, man.
Actually, I think we have one rolling in.
I think, hopefully it's Manscaped because I'm trying to get me a free Manscaped.
Wait, there's a drink called Manscaped? That would be gross, bro.
Nope, not a drink.
Okay.
Something that all us gentlemen can use.
Pulp? Has it got pulp in there?
It's gross. I mean,
I could use a Manscaped.
Yesterday,
the
National
lawnmower.
Holiday. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you guys partaked, it's 420. It's weed day.
Yeah.
On Hitler's birthday.
Yeah.
So get excited about that. I thought Dogecoin was going to go through the roof to the moon.
It went the opposite, right?
It didn't. It just kind of hung out.
Where's it at now?
30?
It's like 30 cents or something. But
Crazy world.
I was really expecting something crazy to happen.
Well, the whole market was red yesterday, right?
Yeah, it was bad. A bad day for the market. Bad day for. But that's not what we talk about here. We talk about sports cards.
Yeah.
Completely unrelated.
And we're green in the sports card market.
Always a good day in the sports card market nowadays.
Yep.
Speaking of a good day, next Wednesday, 2021 Bowman is set to drop. And there's, draft and like Chrome there's a lot of what ifs, and we're not seeing a lot of these guys playing. So these are the three guys you see on the screen here that are going to highlight the class out of the gate. And you know how Bowman works. If you've collected Bowman, these are usually teenage kids, some out of high school, some out of 4 years out of college. And we have no tape, so we don't know what's going to happen. But the big names out of the gate would be the Blue Jays' Austin Martin, which Topps deliberately held him out of draft to make him the marquee name in 2021 Bowman. And then you have Blaze Jordan, which based on name should sell cards, right?
I remember his prospect card, or didn't he have early cards in Elite or something?
He might have had Elite. He also, which Cody
that name sounds so familiar.
Cody got me hip to was the fact that he, I think he was a young man, 12, 13 years old, and he hit a 500-foot home run, and it was on video.
Is that why? Is that why his cards are going for so much? Because
Blaze?
Because I think we pulled his card in Bowman First Edition, and I was like, oh, okay. I looked at the back of it. It usually has the round that he was drafted in. I thought he was second round, first round or second round. Yeah, I think he's an eighth rounder.
13 years old, 500 feet home run.
Oh, that's like me at Twin Creeks.
That's how you do it?
Yeah.
Yeah, 500-foot home run at 13 years old.
Incredible.
Yeah. So,
what ballpark is that?
looks like St. Louis Cardinals, Busch Stadium, maybe? Is that what they call it? Yeah. Looks like it. Maybe
crazy.
Captain Morgan Club. Hit
That is
that.
crazy.
So yeah, you can Google that on YouTube. It's Blaze Jordan, 13-year-old, hits 500-foot home run.
Aluminum bat.
Yes. Yeah, got a little extra pop, but he's 13. I mean, he looks like he's 25 there, but he's 13 years old. He grew into his body a little faster than most of us did, but nice massive home run. You got him, and then you've got Yoelqui Cespedes, who is brothers of Yoenis Cespedes, former Met. Or is he back on? Is he playing for the Mets this year?
I don't think he's playing right now for anybody. I think he.
Well, he took last year off. I don't know if he's. I'd have to check the stats to see if he took this year
I
off
actually
as well.
don't. I don't think he is signed with anybody.
Oh, okay.
So Yoelqui is in this product.
Yes,
Okay.
yes. Which was
Sweet.
we thought that he might be being used for Chrome because usually international prospects are, but Topps is putting him in this, which he'll be on the White Sox, which will be a big draw. His autograph looks just like his brother's. I think there's even rumors that some say that there's like a brother that signs for both of them. I don't know. Maybe it's true.
All
maybe
three
it's
of
not.
them.
Yeah, all three of them. So, but he's going to be in this set. So you got the Red Sox, the Blue Jays, and the White Sox will be the big draw for teams. The Phillies have one of the best pitching prospects in Mick Abel, and also I believe they have we're not sure if it's their first Bowman, but the guy that's up, is it Mayton? Who has an auto in there as well.
Mayton.
First name Kevin.
No,
that's what I thought too, but it's not him.
it's like MYTON or something.
MATON.
Yeah,
There you go.
We
Yeah,
could figure it
MATON.
out here.
Played today, actually, as we're watching the Giants
Yeah.
take on the Phillies today. And also, he gets an A+ in my book as he came up to Dio. His walk-up song was Dio, Ride the Tiger.
Ooh,
Holy Diver,
Holy
dude.
Diver.
Holy Diver. And this kid's like, what? That song came out like 45 years before that kid was born. So
Jeez.
respect to him.
Wow. What are you seeing, Cody, with this Bowman release? What are you seeing with these names? I know there's a few recycled names, but what's your thoughts?
I think obviously, just to be Captain Obvious here, it's Austin Martin is the guy to watch. The 5th pick in the draft from 2020 by a lot of scouts. He has been called arguably the best prospect out of that draft. I know Spencer Torkelson is as highly touted as they come. He's the 3rd ranked prospect, but in terms of just a hitter, a pure hitter, I think Austin Martin might be the top guy from that draft last year. The only thing really holding him back right now is the fact that he doesn't really have a position. But you know what? He's a Vandy boy. Vanderbilt's hot right now. Vanderbilt's hot in the streets. If you're a big college baseball guy, that is in about 10, 15 years, that program has gone from basically no one talking about it to it is the Duke of baseball at this point. It's an incredible program. Like I feel like half the World Series players last year played from Vanderbilt. So you're getting a quality player from a quality program. He can hit. It's just a matter of where can he play. He can play short. He can play second. He can play third. The Blue Jays have Bo Bichette. They have Cavan Biggio. They have Vladimir Guerrero Jr. There's a lot of positions filled that he plays. So it's just a matter of how versatile can he be because the bat can hit. And I think he could be up as soon as next year. As for Blaze Jordan, there was a guy that I think we were talking about this morning, like, why is he so highly touted? And I think it's like he is, in some ways, like a poor man's Bryce Harper, who Bryce Harper, obviously, when he's a teenager, is on the cover of Sports Illustrated, the LeBron James of baseball, all that sort of stuff. I think it's a fun thing that he is kind of, his cards have almost taken on a life of their own already, and we haven't even seen the product come out. That I think a lot of collectors are already so ready to collect this guy. And being on the Red Sox certainly doesn't hurt his value whatsoever. But you saw the video when he's 13. In 2019, they had the high school home run derby, I think prior to the Major League home run derby at the 2019 All-Star game in Cleveland. And he put on a show. So there's already this hype. He has got sort of the YouTube viral sensation thing going for him. And he's a lot younger than most of his high school teammates were. He's 8. He just turned 18, and he's going to be 18 for his first full professional season. So he could be up in the majors when he's like 19 years old, 20 years old.
Yeah, he was the round 3 overall pick, 89th overall pick.
Okay.
I'm trying to figure out, is that a God-given name, Blaze Jordan, or is that a nickname?
Man, I you know what? Sometimes you think the parents know exactly what that guy's going to do. I always think that Colt McCoy's parents knew he was going to be the starting QB at the University of Texas because, I mean, that's the most perfect name. So maybe my hope is that that's God-given name because that's such a great name for a baseball player.
It is.
Should have been a pitcher, though.
I
With a
mean-
name like Blaze, you have to be a pitcher.
Yep, 18 years old now, 6'2", 220 it looks like.
I think Blaze is his real name, bro.
Yeah.
That'd be
That's crazy.
That's a second Blaze.
Anytime he gets a hit
that
in
has
the
been
majors,
drafted
you gotta
within
do
the last
just,
like 3 years.
You got to do the just
baseball.
Blaze drop.
I was gonna
anytime
say,
he's a-
yep.
Yeah, that's what you got to do. If he gets hits in the major leagues, you got to do it.
It's also the great Blaze. Is it Blaze Alexander?
Oh, that's right. Yeah, Blaze Alexander. Man, it must have been a run that it must have trended that year around that time, early 2000s. So.
Yeah.
It was definitely a risky name. I'm sure. I wonder if the parents got a look when they were doing the birth certificate. Blaze? That's what you're going with?
It's a bold. It is a bold statement to make for a child just brought into the world.
Right.
You are Blaze now, and you are going to hold that name up, and you're going to live up to that name. And then for the third guy, Yoelqui Cespedes. If you are a World Baseball Classic head like myself, I am the only person who I think is that type of guy. I loved watching the WBC. He was actually on the 2017 Cuban national team. And he played against, I think in that first round, they played against China, Chinese Taipei. A lot of games that were not on at convenient times for Americans. But he did have some good at-bats in that World Baseball Classic against a lot of great international players. I actually thought, and maybe it's just because he was kind of a late announcement. I think a lot of collectors were thinking, okay, Austin Martin, Blaze Jordan, those are the guys. We know they're in. But Yoelqui was kind of a late addition here. I'm wondering, does he become the number one guy here based off of name recognition only? We saw it with Ronald Acuna Jr.'s younger brother.
Yep.
I think the only reason he became such a hot item in his first Bowman was because of that last name. And I
Yep,
think you're going to
the
see
pedigree.
the same thing happen with Yoelqui. Add on the fact that he's playing with the White Sox, and the White Sox have been maybe the hottest team for baseball collectors for now 3-4 years. And I think you're looking at like a perfect combination. You could also see his rookie card, I think, by mid-season, maybe in an update of Topps, because he might be up come June or July. He's already 23. He's played for the Cuban national team, and I think he actually defected from Cuba and went to a Canadian professional league, a semi-professional league in Canada for a couple of years. So he's ready to go. He's a ready-to-go product. I wonder, though, if the power is going to translate. Obviously, we know his brother Yoenis, wherever he may be right now. We know the power he brings. I don't see it for Yoelqui. He's not a big guy. No offense to anyone.
His swing his swing right there almost looks very, very Yoenis-like.
He's definitely learned a little bit from his brother, I think. But I think a lot of people might be surprised when they see him up at the plate. He's 5'9". He's not a big guy for a baseball player. So he might not be that traditional power hitter that I think a lot of scouts might be counting on. He's got a lot of raw power. He may be just a nice, top of the order guy who's got some occasional pop. It'll be interesting to see. And that White Sox team, I think, too, there was a good chance of him making an impact this year. But now the rise of Yermin Mercedes, I don't really know where he fits in at this point.
Yeah, and the White Sox have I feel like they have the most international guys in the league.
And Cuban stars, too. Great
Right.
Cuban stars.
Yeah, so they
have for a while though.
Yeah, I feel like that's what they've gone after.
It's a really a long tradition, even going back to the 50s, of just great Cuban stars, and I think maybe that's part of the appeal of maybe going to the White Sox for guys like Jose Abreu and Luis Robert, and now Yoelqui.
Yep, absolutely. So we look at the prices of Bowman for this year. This is a pre-sale from a major online retailer, and just like everything else in sports cards, it's gone up. $620 for a jumbo box, which gets you 3 autographs, three Bowman first autographs, and $339 for a Bowman hobby box, which nets you 1 autograph. So obviously you get a lot of base cards, you get your chance of parallels and stuff like that. Is this shocking, this price to you, Dan? That how much this stuff's trotting out at?
No. I guess it's actually starting off more than it was last year. And last year you had Dominguez.
Yeah.
But nothing in the way of price point surprises me anymore. Right. Going forward, why is it not $1,000 yet? I don't know. I mean, I'm surprised it's not $1,000 for a jumbo box. That's what I'm surprised.
C-Rat, what do you think?
Yeah, not surprised either with the price. I'm actually even though we just talked about it before we went live, it's like even though the prices obviously are higher than they were a couple years ago, compared to other sports right now, other categories like football and basketball, it's more affordable than those sports.
Yeah, this is like the equivalent of Prizm basketball.
Exactly.
And Prizm basketball
Through the roof.
didn't come out at $340.
I'm starting to go. You know how we would always debate on this show, and we've done it several times. That it just depends on what the draft class is, on how well the product's going to. I honestly don't think the players matter anymore.
It does.
I've been saying that for a while now. I've been saying that for a while.
It's the era we're in, and it's the supply and the demand of that era.
I think that can change with 2 to 3, or maybe 3 out of 5 years having bad rookie years. I think then it can absolutely change, and not change because just change for the fact that like if you don't have those like huge pulls that you can get, those $50, $60, $70,000 pulls, people start to lose interest and they start to find other hobbies. They go, okay, I'm not really into this anymore. Now I'm into NFTs, or I'm into day trading, or doing something like flying drones. I don't know. Like I don't know what people do, but like I think that the buzz can wear off, but I think you're right. Like right now everything's hot, so everything is just going to piggyback off the previous year.
Yep.
And it's going to keep on happening until you have a run.
It's got to be a run.
It has to be like either 2 or 3 years in a row, or like 3 out of 5 years, like where you have a bad rookie class. But football, we are looking at a historic draft.
Yes.
And I know we probably said it last year. This is going to be. Last year we were like, this is going to be the hottest rookie class ever. 2021 is going to be the hottest rookie class ever for the hobby, because it's so quarterback driven.
Well, you can all but guarantee the first 3 picks are going to be quarterbacks.
It could be the first 5.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, you have and there could be 6 in the first round.
Yeah, I mean, if you were like, man, I was really hoping that football prices would go down next year, it's not going to happen. It's probably going to go up double.
Yeah, it's not going to be.
And what's crazy about our business, and I know we don't even have a slide for football, but PYTs. You look at the teams that don't sell. It's the Jags and the Jets, right? So you've got them getting quarterbacks next year. The Niners could go without having a quarterback because
Niners are going to be tough to get next year in a PYT.
Because they have good vets usually.
They have good vets. I mean, Brady going to Tampa helped Tampa. Tampa was a team that didn't sell either. So you see that balance of power on PYT, and you're like, wow, that's crazy, And then I think I heard rumors that Atlanta might move up and try to get one of the guys that nobody get. Like
Atlanta's one of those teams that really needs like a new young star.
Yeah, because they got Matt Ryan still, but there's probably a couple years left, maybe 1 year left for Matt Ryan. So they may grab whoever's left out of the. So yeah, then I would jump their PYT prices up and.
But you have a couple teams that like Atlanta's a good example. Like they need to figure out their quarterback position for the future.
Yep.
Minnesota has to figure out their quarterback position for the future as well. It's probably the Chargers.
No, the Rams. You got a guy who's older than Matt Ryan, actually.
Matt Stafford. He's next door neighbors to his great buddy Clayton Kershaw. He's fine.
Dude, going back to your what you were saying back with the baseball, like how like the players, the rookies, the prospects don't really matter anymore so much as in just the time that we're in the hobby. Like a lot of older collectors, like because I hear it a lot, right, from collectors in our chat rooms too, is that like I don't get why these prices are so high. Like these rookies suck. There's like this NBA rookie class sucks. And it's like, okay, maybe they do, but like that's the thing. Like we got to take that out of our like a lot the way we think about products now, because it has nothing to do with those players at all.
No.
It has everything to do with the fact that everybody is into sports cars right now. Not everybody, but a lot of people are a lot more people are into sports cars now. A lot of people want to obtain these products, rip these products, break these products. You know what I'm saying? So it's like the supply and demand. The demand is so high right now.
Yep, and that's why I think, like when that ESPN did that thing, and I retweeted it, I believe under our account, but it was the top 4 or 5 modern day sports card sales, and the number one is Luka Doncic, the 1/1 logo man for over $4 million. You got to think that is a lot of people's holy grail. Those people didn't collect Giannis. Those people didn't collect Curry. They didn't collect LeBron. They didn't collect Jordan. The people that got into the hobby, their unicorn, their GOAT right now is Luka, regardless of what he's done on the court. But the hype surrounding Luka and the amount of people that decided to collect Luka is the reason that card sold for $4 million. Has nothing to do with what he's doing on the court. It's all about the timing of Luka's prominence in the sports card game. And you could throw out, remember we said, hey, he's never going to sell. No European player ever sells for this much. Just it was the complete opposite.
Yep.
Sold for more than we thought and broke records this year. So, well, let's get into some PSA. PSA announced that they have acquired Genament to integrate the next generation technology into the grading process, providing advanced imaging and card diagnostics to improve efficiency, accuracy, and capacity. So they're basically going, from what I could tell, I know it's a little vague, they're going to the AI. They're going to the AI, so that's why they shut it down. They're getting the AI going in there. They're going to have computers grading your cards.
Well, with their new
but it doesn't say that though.
But with their new leadership, they had to be a little bit forward. A lot of forward thinking. Like it couldn't be the same old like PSA guys being like, we can do this forever, the way we're doing it. You know what I mean? Like that. Like the new board came in and they're like, nah, we're gonna think about like where this is gonna be like 10, 20 years from now.
Genament detects conditions, authenticity. They have a Twitter. They have a website.
Genament.
So you can check it out.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
what I'm talking about. Pull back the curtain.
Let's
Pull
see.
it back.
We're gonna watch this YouTube video.
Live? We're gonna do it live.
Yeah, we're gonna do it live.
We're gonna do it live.
Just to help.
Shoot, this is more than we've seen
Look
from
at this.
HGA, right? Like this is
Get our improv on right now.
Look. It's Dave.
it's
Dave Parker
It's actually
getting graded live with a computer.
It's exactly what I wanted to do.
Eye appeal, centering, edges.
the centering is
C-Rad 6 no. So yeah, it looks like it's a computer program.
This is exactly what I wanted HGA to do.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they have a
Which
nice.
they I feel like they have to now. Like
I don't think they have AI though.
that's true. They fell back on that, right?
They're just gonna take this video and then just paste their name on top of it and be like, "That's what we do too."
So if they have to pay less salary,
And the thing is, what I thought, like we're watching this video right now, and the hiccup that I had with this technology was the vintage aspect of it.
Yeah.
And they are showing off their AI with vintage cards.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the thing that I thought was going to be the hardest thing to do. Is that any relation to
Albert? I don't
Albert?
know. Looks like it could be his dad.
That's pretty cool though, bro. I gotta admit that is pretty cool. If you guys don't like, because obviously we're not showing it on the screen now, but gentlemen, look it up.
What is that?
hate this phrase. That's a game changer. That is a game changer. It's going to basically allow them to speed up the process.
Yeah.
And unlike, like HGA and these companies, in my opinion, that have came out and said that they're doing the AI, it's like they don't have the trust of folks already.
Yeah.
Like PSA has the trust of folks.
Like damn near like what, 60, 70 years, right?
Right, yeah, exactly. So, like you're going to trust that they're going to pick the right AI, they're going to use it, they're going to do it right, I know they were just newly acquired, but still, I
by
think
smart
I feel
people. That's the most important part.
Yeah.
They were acquired
And
by
this
smart
podcast
business
is brought to
people.
you by PSA.
Yes.
Wait, who's the BGS guy on here again?
I am. I'm like, you guys are sitting here just having a love affair, and I'm like, wait a second. Remember that time I sent in that Tom Petty autograph that I know was signed by Tom
guess
Petty?
what? The new company, it's authentic, bro.
That's the only way they're gonna get my love.
I say resubmit that bad boy.
Well, I mean, it seems like they have a businessman at the helm that made the decision to go ahead and stop, submissions so they can catch up. Now they're going the AI route. So they're listening to he's listening to a lot of ideas that are put out there in the hobby, and he's using them, and it's making people happy. And I think, all this talk about PSA and all this controversy, I think that they are still number one. So.
Yeah.
So, we'll follow that story and see what...
BGS is going to have to follow suit.
Yeah. Yep.
I got a better looking slab, so
Oh,
they're
God.
already ahead of the curve.
Can I make one request, BGS? If anybody from BGS is listening,
Dude, keep on doing
Can
what
we
you're doing.
Can we move away from that white label, bro? It's
Oh, when you
disgusting,
get a suck card.
bro.
I know.
It's just a reminder.
I get it. Like like a lot of modern cards don't actually grade.
It's
that
a
low.
reminder that like maybe you shouldn't have sent that card in.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
Do better.
I think that's what's actually kind of turned me off from BGS is the fact that all their slabs are different colors, and if you keep them in a box, they're not uniform.
Grade better cards.
How am I supposed to get my 52 mantle though? I
mean, you could also you could also do minimum grade. And who is sending in 52 mantles?
I know, not to BGS, but I'm just saying, because you're only going to get like a 1 or a 2, right? You're not going to have that 10, or else you're going to retire. All right, let's talk about Topps. The NFT rolled out yesterday. It was supposed to drop at 10 Pacific, but they had a little bit of a hiccup. It wound up dropping
As expected.
Yep, it wound up dropping at 10:30. I was on there. I pulled over to the side of the road to get my NFT on. Wasn't as bad as like some of the first off the line rollouts. It wasn't as bad as some of the Montgomery Club stuff that they've had, but obviously a lot of bugs, a lot of crashing, a lot of hard to get your packs. I mean, I don't know if you can ever stress test when you have that many people going to one place at one time. Wasn't the smoothest process at all. But I did get packs, so I'm a little biased. I wound up getting 10 premium and 10 regulars. I only opened 1 regular so far, and I'm holding on to the sealed packs for the moment. But it was a lot of frustration on putting your card in. How do I get my Wax account going? I don't even know what the hell a Wax account is, but I have to get one. And then some of these cards are worth Wax dollars and then regular dollars. It's very confusing. I just know that I have FOMO and I have to get it, right? I mean, that's what it is.
Yeah, I mean, I was with you. I got through the process, but I also got a refund right away because the packs were sold out, but I was still able to check out, I guess. It was, and I have a different opinion. Like, obviously, you got your goods and you're stoked.
So you got double sold on.
Yeah, I got double sold on.
You had the charges in your cart, and
So now I got it. Now I have to go light. Now I can't, like, I was gonna hand it to him, but now I can't do it. No, I mean, it was basically what I kind of expected. You can't have one website where everybody is gonna filter to, and you have a limited run, limited supply of something, and it's never gonna run without a hitch.
right.
It's always going to have an issue. I would like, I mean, what if they did like,
I mean, it wasn't as bad as
50
remember Panini's first off the line.
I mean,
It was
what if they
horrible.
use like kind of a distribution process, like where they had 50 to 70 to 100 sites that they were selling limited quantity on, that everybody can pick and choose where to go.
Kind of like shoe releases.
Kind of like shoe releases. Because I think that would like even the playing field, because you couldn't basically have 70 windows.
So you're
up
saying
it.
for them, you want them to leave a little bit of meat on the bone.
I just want it to make it harder for bots to get it.
When
Like,
bots could theoretically just go to 30. That's what they do now in the sneaker world. Those same bots, they're not just on the one site. They're on the 30 sites. They're on Champs. They're on Nike. They're on Foot Locker. They're on,
I don't
you know,
I don't have a suggestion. I know that, like, obviously there was a lot of people who got him who were happy. There was a lot of people who didn't get him, and the people who didn't get him who are unhappy are always going to be the most vocal, right? So you go on Twitter during the rollout, it was a shit show. I mean, it was like people who were pissed off. I'm never going to deal with Topps again. Like the same thing you get with every release that they put on through their site. Like if they release, they're doing the Trevor Lawrence, I think, tomorrow. Website's going to crash. People are not going to get it. Everybody's collecting career's over. Like I'm done with Topps. Yeah. So you're going to get that no matter what. But I don't know. I mean, if you're going to roll out a program like this, like try to make it so you limit the amount of people who are upset. And I don't know how to do it, but
well,
like,
what do you think about?
But try.
What do you think about Top Shot's technique, where it says you're 300 and
yeah, I mean, I like the digital.
Is that
I like the digital line because you get into it and you're like,
You know right away.
yeah, like, am I gonna sit here and wait? Like, there's, 70,000 people ahead of me, and there's only 20,000 packs, so I'm just gonna basically leave. Like, you didn't waste a bunch of time. There was the whole knock on it yesterday was
Getting through the whole process.
Topps basically wasted everybody's time who did not get it. Like, you wasted my time. That was the whole knock on it. It wasn't even like the fact that I didn't get anything. It was the fact that, and I'm not talking about me. I'm saying like what I was reading on Twitter. I didn't get mine. I can go on living my life. It's fine. But I definitely see how people were upset about it. Nobody wants to spend an hour refreshing a web page, going back, refreshing a web page, going back, populating like, your name, credit card, all that stuff, and wasting an hour and not getting what you wanted. Nobody likes doing that.
Yeah. It's not a fun experience.
No. Nobody's
Yeah.
like,
I mean, I do think, I think that's where I can give Top Shot a little bit of credit, because I've seen where there's 70,000 packs and they're like, you're 450,000 in line. I'm like, okay, well, and then they give you the option that they're going to email you if you get it. So you could literally go back to living your life. Whereas something like this, you literally have to
Keep trying.
You have to keep trying.
Or like Dan's case, you go through the whole process, you get charged,
Yeah,
and then
I
you get
mean,
a refund.
If that, I could see how people can be extremely upset because you checked out. You basically got confirmation on screen that your order went through. And then I never got an email saying either your confirmation of your order or confirmation of your return. I just went to my bank statement and I saw like a negative charge and then a positive charge. No communication whatsoever. If I'm Joe Collector, I'm pissed off.
Yeah.
But I mean, what am I gonna do? Am I gonna type a tweet out saying I'm unhappy, Topps? Like, give me something. I just, that's not really my personality anyway.
Right, exactly. Me neither. Just be verbally pissed to yourself, and then you move on and you do something else.
Did I love wasting an hour of my day when I could have probably been doing some stuff that was a little more productive? Yeah, absolutely. Is that going to prevent me from buying and selling more Topps products in the future? Absolutely not.
So it looks like, so if you aren't familiar with it, it's digital cards. They have rarities, stuff like that, NFT blockchain. The regular packs were, was it $4.99 for 5 cards, or was it $9.99? It was $9.99, right? $9.99 for 5 cards. The premium pack was $100 for 45 cards, and we talked about last week. You have better chances of getting some of the rare cards. It looks like as of today, those premium packs are selling for around $300. So,
so you could resell these
yeah,
sealed.
yes, yep. Which is why I kept mine sealed.
Interesting.
So I got, for $1,000, I got 10 packs. So I could literally make $2,000 right now if I wanted to. Apparently, if I wanted to do that, but we'll sit and wait. I'm gonna wait and hold on.
Hey now, guess who's trying to get some NFT next week?
Yep. So yeah, this is the reason why that more people are gonna jump on this, because there's a money making opportunity, and so a lot of people are still have time.
Well,
on
I
their
mean,
hands.
it's only going to be popular until people can make money. Once people cannot make money anymore,
they're gonna stop.
And then you can get all the packs you want. And you're gonna be like, I buy all these packs and I can't stand the fact that then it's like I buy $100 pack and I get $4 worth of cards.
Yeah.
That's
the whole process, though.
Yeah, I mean,
the market will correct itself eventually. The market will tell you if this is something that they want or they don't want.
So, and if you look at this slide here, there was a Clayton Kershaw. That's a rarity. It's not numbered, but it says event exclusive, which means it's probably pretty rare. NFT card sold for $7,000. So
nice.
So for that, and then there was a Mike Trout Shohei Ohtani that was numbered out of 83, numbered 74 out of 83. That looks like it's I don't know if the auction had closed, but $2,624. It sold for. So these are digital cards that are selling for real money.
Very nice.
What I don't understand is the conversion of the wax dollars. So supposedly you have $7,000 in cash this sold for, but it was equating to $35,000 in wax dollars. So does wax dollars fluctuate like Bitcoin?
Probably. It's crypto, right?
Yeah, I guess. So I'm still kind of dumb to all this stuff.
What is it? What's it called? Wax?
Wax dollars. Nah, you can't buy them with wax dollars. I need them greenbacks.
Right?
I need them greenbacks.
The
money
great
symbol
Dave
wax
Chappelle.
P.
Let me see what we got here. I'm gonna go to my app here.
Coinbase, see if it's available. I looked it up. I looked up wax before. You can't. It's not there. And then you could see on the NFT collectible rankings by sales volume. Might be small on your screen. CryptoPunks sold the most yesterday with $2.1 million in sales.
I mean,
CryptoPunks?
Is that it?
Damn. You know he's up on...
Or is that it?
I have no idea, see? And then Topps came in second with $1.5 million in crypto sales, beating out NBA Top Shot, who posted a $900,000 day.
Interesting.
So obviously...
that is it.
Oh,
that actually brought me to the website.
So it is a
It is
cryptocurrency
a
that
crypto.
goes up and down.
wow. So that's interesting. So you could sell a card for $7,000, but then also lose money because then the wax goes down.
Yeah, I mean it's 21 cents for a wax coin.
So that would be why it's $7,000. You get $35,000, and
I don't know the.
yeah, it's about a quarter. It's about
Okay.
a quarter to yeah. Okay,
Yeah.
makes sense.
So that's it.
Yeah, that's it. Crazy. It's nuts. What we were hope you unload. I did unload the Top Shot Max, but I don't have a way to cash out still. Maybe I need to log in. But I hope that they do things a little bit differently than Top Shot. These cards are selling for a lot right now, and I don't want to say this was happening on Top Shot, but I feel like at the beginning of Top Shot, there was somebody greasing the wheels, if you know what I mean. There was somebody making sure that the NFTs were selling.
I don't know what you mean.
Because obviously those people either went away or I don't know what's going on, but those sales have dropped down significantly. So here comes Topps doing the same thing, and you see cards selling. Are they going to continue to be able to sell at a clip that they're selling at for the first couple weeks? So it's almost to this point where, like, and I'm not going to give you guys advice financially because this is almost like
Not financial.
advice.
This is not financial.
I
advice.
would probably, if I hit something big that I could sell for a couple $1,000s, probably would consider selling it right away. Just because you just don't know if the market's going to be where it's at.
Paper hands, Doug.
Yeah, I think.
Hands.
Paper hands.
I think if I mean, it also, you know, what's interesting about all this NFT stuff, because like obviously we've had digital cards before, right? But now you attach the NFT aspect, the crypto aspect to it, and now it's hot. Now it's hot, right? Before, when that wasn't attached to digital cards. Digital card is like what? I don't want a card like I can't hold in my hand.
But yeah, you throw that blockchain in there.
Yeah, you throw that you attach the NFT. Now it's hot. So I mean, at the end of the day, kind of what Dan is saying is with the paper hands and stuff is it's not only the like, do you believe like this is something that's worthwhile to you, like you want to store your money here, like long term, do you believe in not only just this product, right? You know, it's a Topps baseball product, like with the cards and stuff, but do you believe in this specific what they're like wax? Like, do you believe in wax is a long term currency that you might want to?
It's trading at 21 cents
So
a
So
coin
it's
right
below-
now.
it's below Doge.
It's below Doge.
it's twofold. It's like, do you believe in the company like Topps, and then do you believe in the like the whole
It's
NFT?
a lot of, and I get what you're saying. It's a lot of moving parts.
Yeah.
But
Do you believe in the whole NFT
yeah,
movement?
and then to add to further confusion, and maybe somebody can comment on the video that's more of an expert on this subject than we are. You've got Topps, you've got Wax, and then you have, I think it's Atom that you can sell it on. So are those three companies all involved in one thing? I mean, it's definitely crazy.
Atom also, I think, is a cryptocurrency as well.
Is it?
As well as being like a retailer, like
I
an
have
online
no
retailer?
idea.
Let me log into my MLB.Topps.
I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna get my app back up again.
You gonna see if there's an Atom one? I sound
No,
familiar.
I'm not gonna see it because I think I own it.
Oh,
I don't like own all of it.
you own the company?
You own Adam, bro? What are you doing here?
Kick
No,
me
I
out.
own a little piece, I think. I don't know what I've been just buying crypto.
Like crazy.
Just have
Any-
no
anything.
idea. Just picking, throwing darts, being like, that looks like a good one. It's a way to probably lose a bunch of money.
SB says, I don't believe in this product. Looks
So that is Adam.
Atomic Wallet coin?
So it's another crypto company.
Bitcoin, I don't know. We'll have to research that. Fervid says it looks like Dan is drinking a giant bottle of AstraZeneca. Okay. Could be. Trying to keep that vid away.
No, just rocking some Booch like I do every week. Brought to you by Booch.
SB also has another good question. Doug, are you scared of real cards disappearing or people stop collecting because of the NFT? And I'll let
No.
you guys answer that. What do you
No,
think?
I think
No, I think it's just, I when people say that, it actually like makes me laugh because it's like there's no fear of physical cards going away at all, not even a little bit.
No.
Because the reason I know is like the reason I'm so confident, maybe modern cards won't be as popular someday. I can see that price, like, you know, if it's a bubble, if it's not a bubble, if the market corrects itself and cards aren't worth as much, bro, like vintage is always
yeah.
gonna be valuable.
yeah, I mean,
Like you can't remake that.
And these
You know
cards
what I
will
mean?
someday
Like-
be
the
vintage.
one thing that I can say, there may be a point in time where cards are not produced the way they are right now,
Yeah.
which would make the cards that we are all collecting right now
Even
and
more
in
valuable.
the past even more valuable.
Yeah.
But if manufacturers are like, this NFT is where it's at, it is cheaper to pack up, produce, and retail a digital image
Yep.
than it is to pack, produce, and retail boxes of physical cards.
Yeah, and that's a good point that Max makes. Russian hackers are going to steal your Lamello Logo Man blockchain. Yeah, you say that, you know, your cards may go in a fire or something like that, but like how do you know that somebody can't like just transfer? Say you have $1 million in NFT cards, and then all of a sudden somebody takes them all, and then you can't get them back.
And then there's something else on the NFT Topps app or not the app, but the website that is confusing. There's like a burn feature.
Yes,
You
could. That's how you get their bonuses. So if there's 5 cards that they say they want you to burn, then you could get this 1952.
now when
special
you burn it, it's gone.
I'm assuming. So
Like
maybe-
you're like literally lighting it on fire.
I believe so.
So this kind of relates, but not really. So in NBA 2K, there's this thing where cards in your collection, you can trade them in for a better card, but you have to get rid of the original card. So it's kind of the same concept. It's called the exchange.
Yeah, I mean, and if you think about it, it helps with the production and the scarcity.
Yeah.
Because those 5 cards are now
Out of existence.
don't
And
exist
I'm
anymore.
assuming usually though, they're probably gonna want you to burn common cards, right? Because if you burn a numbered card, that's kind of crazy. Unless that reward, that exchange card is like,
Way worth it.
yeah, way worth it.
Or what if you don't know who it is?
Then that's we're rolling the dice, boys.
Yeah.
What if it's a Yarlene Garcia?
You get what I mean?
We rolling the dice, boys.
I'm trying to log into my account right now.
But yeah,
It's not a scarf. It's a mask.
no matter what happens, like I feel like there's always gonna be room for physical and digital. There's gonna be room for both. There's gonna be a market for both, because nobody's gonna truly ever want to go completely digital.
Yeah. No, I agree.
100 years from now, that could be different, but in the foreseeable future, you know, like I don't see.
Yeah,
it
and I
happening.
think our generation and the generation older than us are gonna collect cards. I don't see a lot of people our generation jumping into NFTs.
or even the generation behind us or the generation behind that one, because we've been talking about on the show for the last year, kids who right now are watching all this content on YouTube, sports cards content, they're salivating. They can't wait until they can, you know, they become adults and then they can afford to purchase cards and like start their own business or whatever, however they want, their YouTube channels and whatever they want to do too. Like, so there's room for both.
Yeah, there definitely is.
At what point are you gonna model your T-shirt for Sebastian?
Oh yeah, for you guys.
You wore it out today.
Well, it
and-
wasn't specifically for Sebastian, but it was just a shirt that I saw that I agree with because it's as I knock down my drink. If you guys love In-N-Out Burger, it is overrated burger. That's what we're going with because they're on every corner around here. They're really not that good. They're basically like McDonald's. So.
And this
so
episode
if you're
is not
salivating
brought
it,
to you by
you know,
In-N-Out Burger.
Yeah, I just So it's an overrated burger. It's people want it and they crave it so much. It's really not that good.
Bro, let me just say this. R.I.P. to Anthony Bourdain. There's a reason why he loved coming to the West Coast, and his favorite restaurant was freaking In-N-Out, bro.
They grease the wheel to get
And he's eaten all over the world at some of the
In-N-Out
best
Burger
places
money.
in the,
It's
ever.
big money. In-N-Out Burger money.
There's a reason every time he comes to L.A. or the West Coast, he has to stop at In-N-Out before he leaves because it's the best, bro.
It's not. You want to wait in a half-hour line for just the basic burger that you can get. Give me Five Guys.
Give me a quarter pounder with cheese, man.
Ooh,
How
those
about
are some
that?
fighting words right there.
How about that?
I don't know. Cody might have to pipe in on this because before the show he was like, "Man, you can't tell me that In-N-Out and McDonald's are on the same level."
No.
It's not even a question. No, of course not.
Ronald?
You kidding me?
Ronald McDonald?
The Hamburglar, baby.
No. It's no.
Bro.
By the way, I should say I just had In-N-Out this weekend. By the way, waited about 10 minutes in line. Yeah, because you wait for something
That's
where
great.
you know it's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're
That's
willing
great
to wait for
consistently
something
every
good.
single time.
Had the
Bro,
animal style fries. had the
There's
animal
no
style
way you
burger.
waited.
Oh.
There's no way you waited 10 minutes.
Yeah, you
10
probably went
minutes.
at 9:30 a.m.
See that line? That line's deceiving. That line is deceiving. It looks long, but you know what? Great service,
Fast.
great customers,
Fast.
delicious
It's
food.
not fast.
Bro,
Dude,
I
it's
saw
about-
Ronald
milkshake.
McDonald working at an In-N-Out last week for
Right.
$15 an hour.
It's
Get out.
in and wait
Yeah.
out burger.
Ooh, Steak and Shake. That's a burger joint.
I don't think I've
agree.
had one of those yet.
What are those? What are those?
I've had it in Vegas. I think you had it. I think you were there.
And then they got a secret menu, like you got to be a part of the cool kids club. It's discrimination if you don't know the secret. I mean, I went years without knowing about animal style fries, which are pretty good.
Easily found on the internet. It's these non-secret secret menu. You, can
You know,
find
you
it
go to
anyway.
McDonald's and you get a quarter pounder with cheese. It's what you're getting. There's no secret. They've been making it for
High quality.
I don't know
food.
180 years. How long has McDonald's been around?
They're just deceiving you with those fries they're actually cutting in front of you. Those aren't even the ones they're using.
Oh God.
I'm kidding. I'm joking.
Their fries aren't greasy enough.
Yeah, I know. They don't put sugar in them either, like McDonald's does.
They
you
put
know?
sugar in McDonald's fries.
I think so.
I
There's a
don't.
little bit of sugar in the recipe.
I don't know. I don't know about that. But yeah, I mean, there's a lot of good. And plus, weren't we
I'm
talking?
not saying it's a bad burger, okay? I'm just saying that the way people that aren't from around here talk about it, and I'm talking about specifically
Outside
we
of
went-
California.
Yes, we went to an upper deck event in Southern California where a lot of people from either the East Coast or from Canada came down, and it must have been like they were eating caviar or that truffle sauce. They were just falling over themselves to be first in line for this burger that was just going to change their life. And that's all I'm saying is it's a little bit overrated. It's a fast food
The
burger.
first
That's
time
it.
you eat In-N-Out, it will change your life, bro. For a majority of people.
Doug, I think you do have a point. I will say that, like, we're used to it here. And is it the greatest thing that has ever been created? No, but
No.
it's the best fast
Consistently
food burger.
good.
And I think I kind of, like, remember, it's what, maybe about 10, 15 years ago, like, the first Krispy Kreme showed up
Yeah,
on
Yes.
the West
yeah,
Coast.
yeah,
We
yeah.
had, the West Coasters had the
I
similar
didn't get it
reaction. like,
either.
this
I didn't
is the
under-
greatest
Or Chick-fil-A?
donut.
I didn't-
Chick-fil-A, same thing.
I
And
didn't
it's
understand
good.
Krispy
It's
Kreme
not
either.
incredible, but it's good.
But
Yeah.
you give me $10 to go to a fast food joint. I'm going to Taco Bell.
Bro, matter of fact,
I'm going to Taco
if you want to
Bell.
bring the money aspect to it, In-N-Out, like, consistently is the best value as well. Like, to get a burger and
Can't beat
fries,
Taco Bell.
it's like
Dude,
$4 or
do you know what you can
$5,
get
bro.
for $10 at Taco Bell? You won't have to eat for a week.
I don't know about that. I don't know if you want to eat that after the first day, bro.
So good. Yeah, actually, I do got to admit, Taco Bell reheating Taco Bell doesn't work out.
No,
It's not.
definitely not the tacos. Maybe we should do like the Portland and just do the burger, like the burger show. We go.
They already
go
got
around.
it.
They already got that. Damn
Actually,
it.
Barstool, I think, already has that.
Oh man,
It can't
do
be as good
all.
as the pizza one though. The pizza one's classic.
Ooh, A&W, Chris says, we have very few A&Ws left out here.
There's
They used to
one
be
right by my
popular,
house.
but
We had
Yeah.
a couple A&Ws out here, yeah. But the ones that are around me that I grew up in San Lorenzo, Hayward, Oakland area is like it was tied to a KFC.
Yeah. Yep.
wow. M. Blau, actually, back onto the Topps NFT. I didn't know this. He's getting us hip to the facts here. He says, Marketplace is also strange for Topps NFT. You can only list a certain amount of cards. He says 3 for him, and then you need to buy storage space on their Marketplace.
Ooh.
So that's an interesting tidbit. So sell a couple right now, but if you want to sell it all, you're going to have to give us money. So maybe that's how they're protecting all their money in the business.
It's above my
So.
pay grade. I have no idea.
That's interesting.
But yeah, that is. I mean, that's
He
just
said, we disappointed SB so much we're not first anymore. We're second.
hey, ain't nothing wrong with silver. Still on the podium.
I'm saying, I'm not going to like spit out In-N-Out Burger.
Yeah.
I'm just not going to sing its praises like people do. And
Okay.
That's the whole
Okay.
point. That's all.
I'll take that.
I'm not saying it's disgusting. I'm just saying people sing
That-
its praises.
Well,
too
when you go into the territory that you start saying like McDonald's is as good as In-N-Out, then that start
Dude,
getting into
I
blasphemy
think
territory.
you're really.
that
dude,
gets into like territory where we're like, no, bro.
There ain't nothing wrong
No.
with a quarter pounder with cheese, man.
1 billion served.
Yeah, 1 bill with a B.
Might be a zillion now. Is the next word. All right. Well, we're having too much fun here. It's time to have some more fun with Guess That Price, Justin Herbert edition. And blew my mind. So National Treasures, we talked about at the beginning of the show. National Treasures released last week. The first RPA. What that means is that's a rookie patch auto. It's
RPA.
There's that one design. You'll see it this next slide. The number to 99 sold for over $50,000, which I thought is just absolutely insane. So I was scrolling on my Facebook. I'm part of this sports card buy, sell, trade group. And a guy somehow must have done Express on PSA. He had a number to 25. And
Congratulations.
he said $200K or best offer on it. Yeah.
I mean-
$200K for a Justin Herbert RPA.
He did drop the OBO.
I also like how
And
he was
delivery
like,
included.
he mentioned something about don't troll me.
Yeah,
Like,
it's
if you gotta say no trolls, you're pretty much setting yourself up.
He knew his price was ridiculous. So that's why he said troll stay under the bridge, because he knew people were going to
But he doesn't though, because he has that same card listed on eBay for $25,000 more.
So 225. Wow. Okay.
So-
you gotta pay them fees, bro.
You got
10%.
You need to get that $200K cash money in your pocket.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Wow. All right, so we'll kick it off. Cody's going to host us here, and we'll get this. We got 5 Justin Herbert cards to go over, and we'll see who gets close.
Yep. All right. We got 5 different cards. So, by the way, I just want to announce Doug and Dan -5 points right off the bat just for talking crap about In-N-Out
Yes,
Burger. So,
sir.
you got an uphill climb.
Up against it.
All right. First card is this card right here.
That's an XRC, baby.
That is the XRC,
Oh, okay.
the tie-dye Justin Herbert auto, Gem Mint 10.
So can we consider this card like the true rookie of Select? Because it's the XRC. Or is
I
it
guess
just
we
the
could.
first?
Yeah, I mean, the prices are starting to really go up, right?
Because I was like, damn, that guy got it graded fast. Select just came out. But that's the XRC from
That's
last
from
year.
last year, yeah. All right, I've locked in my my bet. What are
10,
what are
wow.
people saying in the chat? What are we thinking? Okay, we've got a lot of people.
6K, 20K,
Okay.
2 for 6K.
I'm locked in.
All right, so Dan won, so last time, so he
Go
gets to
ahead,
go
Dan.
first.
8,500.
You got to be kidding me. 8,500.
8,900. Give it to me, baby. Give it to me.
2 8,500s.
Actual price, $11,600. C-Red gets the point. First.
Hey, I know my ice cream, man. I know my
can't believe we got
sherbet.
the same pick. I need to go back to using my decimal points on this one. All right, 1 for C-Rad.
Next up, we've got Contenders. Playoff ticket numbered to 99. That's an on-card auto. Once again, PSA 10.
Ooh, 10-10.
Golly, another Gemmin 10.
What's the number do?
Number to 99. This is 20 out
Wow,
of
bruh.
99. Playoff ticket on card auto.
Now,
Gem
you
Mint
guys know where to go now, right? You guys know where to go right now.
Well,
You guys can't play with them prices no more.
what do you guys think? Contenders,
We're
20K,
seeing-
15K.
Yep, 20 and 15. Got another 6K in the chat.
All right,
What do you got?
13.5.
I got 19,766.
Okay, that's a good guess.
15,800.
13.5. Give it to me.
Actual price $22,600.
off by 10K.
Doug gets the point.
Wow.
-4 now for me.
All right.
You know, I honestly think Sherbert is extremely overrated. So, and that's why
The
I'm
ice
not-
cream?
That's not. Yeah, Sherbert ice cream is overrated.
I thought we were talking Sherbert Shake from In-N-Out. I was going to say once again. Come on now.
Oh, the
It's all about the Neapolitan. shake.
Oh, that is pretty good.
That's good shake.
That's one of my wife's
Very
favorites.
good milkshakes. We can all agree on that. They're good milkshakes. Anyway. All right, next up, Immaculate. Number to 14. Rookie patch on card auto.
So that's got to be the first off the line.
This is
right?
yeah, I believe it's first off the line. It's ungraded. This is a raw. This is raw. It's ungraded, but number to 14.
First off the line, green, I think.
Yeah, green.
Oh man.
All right. What's the chat saying?
All right, I'm more confident in this one this time.
All right.
I'm more confident in this
30K SB says. Chris is sticking to the same bet, which I don't think is too bad of a pick there.
It's like saying $1 every time on Price is Right.
I'm going with 6,500.
I'm going with 18,200.
one. I'm going to go with 13.5, and I feel like I'm a lot closer this time.
Actual price $4,999.
I know my Herbert's, baby.
Dude.
It's not
And
graded.
it said $6,500. That's the closest. Doug
And
gets
you
the
know
point.
what? Before we move on,
Yeah, not
I think
graded.
that shows you the pecking order of Immaculate. Immaculate football has fallen.
Look at that lightning bolt.
Very far. Very
Look
far
at the
now.
lightning bolt.
That's pretty.
I mean, 4K is nothing to sneeze at, but yeah, when you compare it to like this, okay. Hopefully, some guys are watching that like don't really like contenders because this shows you like like Doug was saying the pecking order. Contenders goes for a premium, bro, and that one was numbered to 90. This is only numbered to 14.
Yeah,
and
so-
it's from first off the line.
So why is an Immaculate box numbered or priced at $2,000 and a Contenders is like 600?
I don't know.
Because you could get so many other whack
I know
guys.
you can,
Yeah.
but I would buy.
Wait, you. What? There's only wait 30 to 40. I don't know.
And it
There's,
is
there's a
ungraded,
better
to
chance you
be
hit
mentioned.
Herbert
It
in
is
Immaculate when you open up a Immaculate box.
And I don't think that the first off the line parallels in that product because like you got the NT has the stars and stripes, right?
Yeah.
This has they haven't found a spot to do something specific.
Like a Stars and Stripes.
Right. Yeah, they need to find something to make it stand out. I think this goes
Like
less than the 99.
I
like
don't know.
like a green to
I
that's
don't
numbered
know
to 14,
what
like, who
else
cares?
you want in a card though. It has
A big
great has a
patch,
great patch.
on
It's
card.
on card. It's acetate.
True.
Nice design.
True.
Like, what do you want? I mean, obviously,
I want the Contenders ticket.
it's not worth 18 grand, but
If somebody has that, this guy's paying 18 grand.
I'm paying
so-
18 grand.
All right, right now. Doug has 2. C-Red has 1. Dan, nothing. Doug,
Goose egg.
Doug can clinch a victory with this next one.
Hey man,
Let's
there's
go,
nothing
let's go,
wrong.
let's go,
I'm-
let's go,
I'm
let's
pitching
go.
I'm pitching a shutout over here.
Let's get this.
Number 4. No auto on this one. Down.
Yes, this is what I'm talking about right here.
Oh.
Downtown, baby.
Donruss
From
Optic.
downtown.
PSA 10. Downtown Herbert with
Downtown
From
PSA.
the Cletus football
downtown.
robots from the Fox Sports broadcast.
I was going to say, what is that? Is that what that is?
I guess Cletus, right? Is that the name of the robot?
Because he's LA, I guess.
I guess. I don't know. Or they're just robots.
Such a cool card, man.
It is.
Such a cool card. All right, Doug, you go first again because you won.
I'm going with $7,777.
What the hell is going on here?
All 7.
What'd you got?
Stop, pick that.
No, but dude, 2,100. Let's be real.
$7,500.
I'm out.
Actual price. And I couldn't believe this one either. $9,200.
Yeah, taking it home.
Doug gets the point and the win. So we got one more just for fun. But Doug gets the win.
I know my Charger cards.
9,200. I don't. That one's shocking.
92, huh? People love downtown inserts,
do.
man. They are the That is probably the
You know
best
what-
insert of
You know
football,
what
right?
people love more so than obviously the pretty card? It's the PSA 10.
Yeah.
That's a big deal.
That's true.
All right, last one, just for fun here. Gold Prism Auto, PSA 10 of Justin Herbert. Gold Prism Auto.
Number to 10, right?
Yes, I believe so.
Okay. 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 I need this one for pride.
I guess I'm going first, right?
Yep.
10,777.
Okay.
All right.
I got $17,000.
I got $750,000.
Somebody's got to be close.
Dan's just a little bit off. All right, actual price. No one got that close. Because this, with I want to say about 50 bids, went for $43,655.55.
I was actually not as far.
See where I got the close.
Far off.
He gets the point there. There you go, Dan.
Dang.
Shut out, unfortunately.
40-something thousand dollars?
$43,655.
It shows you how far Prism has come to.
I love it,
That
John.
card's going for 40. So
Dude.
John with the $2 kombucha shout-outs. Love it.
Booch.
That'll buy you another booch, maybe. Well, half one.
Half
but
a booch.
Half of a booch. Man, that is crazy, right? I mean, we just did guess that price on Justin Herbert. How does he? I mean, at this point, if you can get that kind of money, you have to sell, right? Because you got 5-6 quarterbacks coming in next year that are going to try to compete in the hobby versus this guy. I don't know. Unless he comes out, he just starts throwing touchdowns.
Didn't his number to 99 RPA sell for $50K?
Yes.
yeah.
Think about it. Number to 99.
Look deep into your soul. Deep into your soul.
I do every day.
Is Justin Herbert gonna be as good as Patrick Mahomes?
No,
Look
absolutely.
deep.
100 I don't have to. No, I've
in your soul.
I'm done. I've already looked. No, 100% not.
Like dig.
Sorry. No.
Like, sit up at night and think about it.
Do you think so?
I'm a Raider fan, so hell no. So
I mean,
but
You don't like either of them.
I don't think anybody in their right mind can say that he's going to be comparable to Patrick Mahomes.
John says he lost too much money on Heath Schuler not to sell. John Kitna. Yeah, I mean, like at that prices he's at, you couldn't get two, because if you got two, that would be the Patrick Mahomes prices, right? I mean, like the $50,000 contenders or whatever that was, you could get a Patrick Mahomes for $100,000. So you might as well just go with the safe bet, guy that's already won the Super Bowl, rather than the guy that had a losing season. He had a losing season. It's just crazy. It's funny how it goes back to what we said, Bowman. It doesn't matter what the player is.
So
it's just he's the flavor of the moment right now. But is he going to be the flavor of the moment next year?
No, I don't think so. I mean, but you look at this year with the quarterbacks, like obviously Justin Herbert is not a good buy right now. You're buying it at the tip top of the market. But who is? Joe Burrow, is he a good buy? Is Jalen Hurts, is he a good buy? Is Eason a good buy? Like, there are good deals out there. Justin Herbert, not that. Not a good deal. I mean, I think you have to sell Justin Herbert right now.
Yeah. I mean, if he wins the Super Bowl, it's going to be egg on our face. If he wins the Super Bowl next year, if he wins the Super Bowl the next 2 or 3 years.
His team isn't that good. His team is not
Neither is the
one
Packers.
or they're not like none of those. The Bengals are not good either.
Right.
But the Eagles could be a player or two away from contending.
Well, then you got to figure the Jags are rebuilding. The Jets are probably rebuilding. The Niners are reloading. So the Niners could get a rookie quarterback. Yeah. It's crazy. Crazy talk. We'll see. Like, I would sell. I'm not going to give, I'm not going to say if you love Herbert and you believe in him, hold on to him. We did pull that 101 today. Congrats to Chef Sanders. He's in the chat right now. Chef Saunders pulled a 101 black select Herbert base.
But I think we're not hating on Herbert. We're not hating on the value of Herbert, but we are looking at a draft coming up that's going to have probably 5 quarterbacks in the first round, probably going to have the top 3 picks in the draft be quarterbacks. We're going to run through this whole hype machine all over again.
And listen,
And there's no way that even the 19 rookie class for quarterbacks and the 20 rookie class for quarterbacks is going to be able to sustain that hype with
this new
5 to
class.
6 rookie quarterbacks in the first round of this year's draft.
And listen, to like reiterate what Dan's saying, like we're not hating on Justin Herbert. I might be because I'm a Red fan, but if you've listened to us long enough, especially this show, or if you've been breaking with us long enough, we've said the same thing about every top quarterback for the last forever.
99% of the time, the guy's rookie prices during his rookie year will never go up past that point. The exception is Patrick Mahomes. The exception is Luka. Basketball has a little bit more exceptions than
Yeah.
Tom
football.
Brady.
Tom Brady. But you can't compare the eras. I think the only one in this breaking era is Patrick Mahomes, right? I mean, there's no one else in the last 10 years of breaking. quarterback-wise.
Deshaun Watson prices went up after his rookie
I mean, they're gonna
season,
fluctuate.
but then they went down, and then
they're gonna prices are gonna fluctuate, and at the end of the day, bro, if you're a Justin Herbert collector and you truly believe in him, which is fine because we all collect different players. We all collect players that may never amount to anything. So if you believe in him, like more power to you. You have the means to collect them because he's at this crazy high price. Like we're not telling you not to collect them. We're just saying like majority of other collectors probably if they don't truly believe in him like that, they probably need to sell it right now.
If you're getting into a Justin Herbert, say you're buying a $50,000 National Treasures, right? And you're buying it based on Patrick Mahomes prices, right? You're just like, I'm going to turn this $50K into $1 million in like 3 years. It's a great outlook. It's not realistic.
But why is Kyler Murray like a third of the price when the guy had the best season out of any young upcoming?
I mean, I watched a fair amount of Chargers games. There's no doubt that Herbert was NFL ready as soon as he got behind center and became the starter.
Yeah.
He was, I mean, of course, yeah, he made mistakes here and there, but he looked like an NFL caliber quarterback. He looks like he's going to be a good quarterback for the next 10 years. Is he going to be a top 5? Probably not. But if you're paying that type of money for a Justin Herbert, you're banking on him being on like the Mount Rushmore of quarterbacks in history.
Right. Absolutely.
And that's the case when you collect any of the top quarterbacks, any year. You're expected. You're like you're thinking you need them to be on the Mount Rushmore.
Yeah, I think
Baker.
I think Baker's a good buy. I think we were talking about that yesterday.
I think you were talking about that on the show like last week or the week before.
Yeah, Baker and Dak. Like I think they're both good buys.
Yeah, I think the Browns win that division.
You didn't like Baker his rookie year because he was so expensive.
Because his prices went up so high. That would have been a great time to sell Baker.
Yeah.
Bad time to buy Baker, and that was my whole conversation about that. I'm like, you never want to buy a guy at the top of their hype, at the peak of their hype.
Yeah.
But right now, Baker is starting to go up a little bit, but I think he is a good buy.
Because like I was just saying, like the prices, the quarterback prices will fluctuate. Like all it takes is a good week or two, and those prices will go up. People are going to be looking for them, and that'll be a prime opportunity
what are your thoughts on
to
Lamar-
flip them.
Lamar Jackson, I actually haven't looked at his current prices, so it's hard for me to say if he's a good buy or not. I know during the season, his prices started to kind of go way down. And I think at that point it was a good buy. But right now I got to look at what his contenders. I'm assuming they're probably close to Baker prices. And I think if that's the case, I think Lamar Jackson's also a good buy.
Yeah, because you got to figure Josh Allen probably is the most now.
Josh Allen his value may have passed everybody by. I don't know if I would. I've been talking about buying Josh Allen for a long time.
He's definitely the highest 2018
I think his prices right now are too high.
What about Sam Darnold on the Panthers?
I think you got to wait and see.
That's a 50-50.
That's tough. I mean, you can if you want like
Highest risk,
you
highest
want
reward.
you want a high risk. Sam Darnold, you want like the ultimate high risk, and I brought this up multiple times. Josh Rosen. You want it. You want to.
That
You
win-
want to
that
really
window's closing, bro.
You want to really go. No, it's not.
But it's
closing.
not. It's
Yes,
not
it
necessarily
is.
high risk because he's not that expensive.
Yeah, but I mean,
Darnold might be still
it-
kind of expensive.
yeah, it's a low risk, high reward. But I think Josh Rosen will, and I don't know if it's going to be on the Niners
I don't think it
or,
will be.
but he will. He will be a starting quarterback.
Now,
in
now
the
when we get
NFL.
the rookie this year, unless the Niners.
He
don't get
will.
the
He
quarterback.
will get into a system that works for him, and he will be starting at some point this year for somebody.
What are your thoughts on rookie wide receivers not named Justin Jefferson? I mean, wide receivers are tricky. I mean, unless I really love them and I think they're going to be the next. I mean, you can't even say the next Michael Thomas because Michael Thomas doesn't even sell. At this moment in our hobby, wide receivers don't really sell. So if you've
we keep
caught-
holding out hope every year though.
we keep holding out hope. I mean, hopefully something will change. But I mean, like your Jerry Jeudy's, your CeeDee Lambs. I mean, CeeDee Lamb does play for Dallas, so if he has a couple big games, his prices could go up. I don't really see Jerry Jeudy's prices going up too much. I don't know.
Who are you guys more hopeful? What are you guys more hopeful of looking forward? Like, do you feel like there's more potential that rookie running backs can be a thing, or that rookie wide receivers could be a thing?
I think they run hand in hand.
Yeah,
I think
they have,
I think running backs actually have more potential for value in the hobby. We saw it last year with Clyde Edwards-Helaire. You don't actually see that type of week-to-week spike in receiver prices as you can with running backs.
yeah.
That's
And if
true.
you think about the most iconic cards over the years, wide receiver, you obviously think of Jerry Rice. But beyond that, who do you think of?
Megatron, maybe.
Maybe. But if you think about running backs, you think of Walter Payton, you think of Emmitt Smith, you think of Marshall Faulk. So I think there's more of a chance of a running back being
Jerome
that
Bettis.
guy. You know, you see Derrick Henry's prices fluctuate, but they've moved a lot. I mean, he's having a terrific last 2 or 3 years. So I think running back would be a safer bet for me over a receiver, I would think, you know, because, I mean, running backs can just literally take over a game.
But running backs are one of those things where, like, you don't really want to hold for
A long time.
5-6 years. I mean, look at people who were buying a bunch of Todd Gurley's. You
Yeah.
get Todd Gurley cheap now. I mean, you can probably get a Todd Gurley Contenders auto for under $100.
Saquon.
Justin specifically
Le'Veon
asked,
Bell.
Yeah, exactly. Le'Veon Bell doesn't sell for it. Oh, well, he said his on and off the field problems. Justin Miner says Claypool. I mean, I look at Juju, who I believe has Juju got signed yet to any team?
He re-signed with the Steelers.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
He's
Okay.
a beast too.
But his cards don't sell. And I mean, so you got to hope that Claypool can be just as good as Juju, but then Juju doesn't sell. So
Juju, he is not even the second or third option on that team anymore.
I know. Yeah. So what do you think about Claypool? And then who knows who with their quarterback is? Is it going to be Roethlisberger again?
I think Pittsburgh in general, because it's going to be. It seems like at least last year, week in and week out, it was like another receiver stepping up. So you're like, who is that true number one receiver on that team? I just don't think that's the way their game plan goes. It's a different guy every week. It's kind of like being a running back for the Patriots. Like, you don't know, is it going to be James White this week? Is it going to be who is the guy? Sony Michel? Who you don't know.
Yep. And SB, Odell Beckham. Yeah, what happened to his cards? They don't sell. And then you even go further. This year, you're going to have, what, that one guy who's electric, right? That one receiver. There's at least 2 or 3 receivers that are probably going to start stealing the attention away from your Jerry Jeudy's, your CeeDee Lambs, your Ruggs. People are going to start talking about these guys now as their receivers to collect and not the guys from before. Cortland Sutton was a decent receiver. Nobody cares. Nobody pays for Cortland Sutton.
He can't stay healthy.
He can't stay healthy. Julio Jones still selling, but that's after what, 7-8 years of
We
dominance.
finally got,
you know?
and we just barely got his cards like 2 years ago.
yeah,
So
very true.
his rookie cards.
Yeah, no kidding. Well, we're running out of time. I think we're due up to start breaking here, which you guys can check out Mojobreak.com for all of your breaking needs. We're doing plenty of National Treasures football. We've got Tribute baseball. Bowman just posted 2 cases of Bowman. More to come. 2021 Bowman's coming out next week. I will be in Hawaii watching you guys break this product next week. I'm going to be sad that I won't be able to break next week. I will have to get my fix when I get back in from Bowman. So, but Bowman's dropping next week, so you guys will be able to get in on those. There's so much going on. Prism NBA on the site for Mojobreak.com.
UFC Prism next week, too.
Oh, that's right. UFC Prism. Man, there's just so much going on in the hobby, and so many great rookie classes. So, and I think the 2021 stuff's coming out soon, too, the Prism Draft.
Very soon.
So, all right, guys. We will see you guys next week on The Hype, and take care. Peace out.